What is going on, guys? Mike Butler here with a brand new addition to the Mike Butler podcast lineup, and it's called An Evening with Butler, or Butt Stuff, as I like to call it. And basically, this is just one-on-one, me, you, just talking. And today, I'm talking about exactly why there hasn't been any podcasts recently, and why I started live streaming video games. It's funny though, because the live stream is something I've always wanted to do, and I just thought about doing it just recently. So, first off, and this is going to be a very short episode. This is kind of just like an introductory to An Evening with Butler. Basically, with the podcast, I stopped mainly because, I do have a full-time job, and I am worried about a wedding to plan, and it just kind of takes its toll, and I had to put the podcast on the back burner for a little bit, and I hate it because that's the one thing that I actually loved doing. I was talking about wrestling when we could. I was doing the Shoot the Shit episodes with Zimmerman and Ethan and Topher, and it was a big relief, and I hate that I let it get on the back burner, and for that I apologize, because I know some of you actually do listen and watch, and I apologize for that. And those people who do listen and watch, Zimmerman, Topher, Ethan, when you do, it's so supportive, and I can't thank you guys enough for that, and I promise I won't let that happen again, because I was in my own little place where I didn't really feel like doing anything, and that's not how you're supposed to act when you love something that you do, and I actually love doing this. And it's because, of your support, of all of your support, and, Dana's support as well. And, so the podcasts, they're going to come back. I think the main problem was I tried to do too much. I tried to do an episode almost every day, but that's just, with my work schedule, that's almost near impossible, which is why I came up with the live stream, because if I'm not at work, I'm on my PlayStation. And I just figured out how to broadcast the gameplay, and I watch other streamers and always look at them and think, man, I could do this. Maybe not as well as them, because they have all types of equipment that I don't, but if I can get a camera, and if I can get online, I'm good. And I've done that. And that's why you've seen live stream every single day this week. And we're going to have 2 more live streams right after I'm done this. We're doing The Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 1, and we're doing The Wolf Among Us Episode 2, Season 1. And then, if there's time, we'll do more Friday the 13th. Regarding Friday the 13th, last night, it did post to YouTube. The thing is, the game crashed, and so there's I didn't watch it back, but there's probably an abrupt end to the game, and that's pretty much what happened there. Also, I was not feeling well. I don't know if you do watch it, you'll notice that I start to get a little uncomfortable towards the end, and I felt nauseous, woozy, felt like I was gonna faint. Dana was sleeping. I woke her up, and I felt real crappy, but I feel better now. So that's what's going on tonight. And what is to come? We're gonna do probably 2 podcasts a week, and One will be an evening with Butler. It's called Butt Stuff. That's what this is. That's what I'm going to be doing. Another will be the Shoot the Shit. Because the Shoot the Shit episodes, they were my most watched. And everyone seemed to really like them. Whether it's with Toph, Sean, Zimmerman and Ethan, Dana. I mean, everyone really listened to them. They watched them. It was just fun because most of the time we were drinking and just like bullshitting and everything. So we'll be doing those. Unfortunately, I can't tell you those days right now. I can tell you those days because they're always going to change. I mean, I don't have a set schedule at work. I mean, I was lucky to have a split today, and I was able to get on here almost immediately after I got done. So they're going to pop up randomly, but that's why I post the schedule on Facebook. And I try to post it on like other social media stuff, Twitter and stuff. So that's what's going to happen. Why did I start live streaming? I started live streaming, like I said, because I watch others. I think I can do it, and I am doing it. Why did I choose the games that I decided to live stream? Well, first off, Friday the 13th, that's just fun. You get a group of your friends. You don't even have to have a group of your friends. Just hop online by yourself and just go around trying to escape Jason and whatnot. And it's just an overall fun time. And we have a group that does it. We have pretty much like a set group that we try to get on every day. And it's awesome. And I've tried to recruit so many people and get in this game. And, you know, I've been successful with some, unsuccessful with others. But, you know, it's just really fun. And it's fun to just fuck around with your buddies while playing. Everyone knows I'm a wrestling fan. And I stopped doing the Raw after shows, the SmackDown after shows, because they just weren't getting any views. I thought that me doing the WWE video game thing, live stream thing, would cancel that out. But, you know, the reason I was just talking like that all weird is because I don't even know what to say anymore. Because if you didn't know, if you weren't watching live, but you were looking for my wrestling episode, I got hit with the copyright claim. I don't know. I mean, I have no idea why. I mean, I didn't have the music. I don't know if it's because I used the full name, but I was never hit with the copyright because I was talking about it. So I don't know why I got hit with copyright. But if I can figure that out, we'll be doing the WWE video game live stream as well. Also, you know, I mean, everyone who's watching is probably a big fan of The Walking Dead. And if not the comics, the show, but the video games are going to be based off the comics, and they're good. I mean, they're fun. They're exciting because, you know, there's a different ending all the time. You choose the ending, and I love those kinds of games. That's why I did The Wolf Among Us, because I heard about it. I'm going to do Until Dawn. I'm going to do Life is Strange. There's a whole bunch of those games out that I can't wait to do. Also, there's the Batman game. It's another Telltale Games. I can't wait. Everyone's a big fan of Batman. Why not? And then, of course, you know, again, Friday the 13th. So those are the main games that I'll be doing. And once I finish those games, I'll add another one in. As far as podcasting goes, I know I mentioned I had the butt stuff in the evening with Butler, and I also had the Shoot the Shit episode. Also, with the NFL season just around the corner, I'm going to do if I can. I'm going to see if I can. But I'm going to do 2 shows regarding the NFL season. I will do one that highlights the week of football. After after week 1, I'll do a big show regarding the entire league, news, games, whatever. And then also, I will do a pre-Eagles, I guess, pretty much pre-show, but not that day because I'm sure I'll be working. But that week before the Eagles game, I will preview the game, and anybody who wants to join, more than welcome to. But that is with the NFL season coming up. I'm excited about that because I know all of you are sports fans, and I'm a big fan myself. So that's what's going to happen. And that's, like, pretty much what's been going on. I'm going to try my best to give this 100% effort, more than I did when I first started this. We're going to be doing live streams tonight, right after I sign off here and post this. I'm going to be right on the PlayStation. I'm going to be kicking things off with The Wolf Among Us Episode 2, because if you didn't watch Episode 1, go back, watch Episode 1. It was pretty good, and I believe it's just only going to get better. So that's what I'm going to do. Then I'll be doing The Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 1. And if there's time after that, because they're probably like an hour and a half each, then I'll see if my buddies would like to go back on Friday the 13th tonight, and we can do that. That's pretty much all I got. So again, I appreciate the support. Also, I always forget to do this, but I'm going to do it right now. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more podcasts, more live streaming. Really helps me out. I've been getting a lot of support recently. I'd have to think that some of that is because my boy Brandon, he went just completely nuts in Hollywood and started promoting my show, as well as James Zimmerman's SoundCloud like crazy. So if you want to check out my show, check out James Zimmerman's SoundCloud. There's a lot of good stuff going on over there. Make sure you do that. Also, hit me up on social media. All of my accounts are going to be in the description below. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow the Broadcast Podcast. Topher McCann, them guys do a great job. There you can find them on iTunes, as well as this show you will be able to find on iTunes. Make sure you rate, give a review, and that helps tremendously if you give us high reviews right there. And again, I appreciate all the support, and just thank you. That's really all I wanted to come on here and say. So with that, if you got the time, please stick around. Go stick around on the YouTube. We're going to be getting into The Wolf Among Us as soon as I hook it up and post this on YouTube and Podomatic. All right, guys? Appreciate the support. Thank you very much.